Your Excellency, President Zurabishvili, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to contribute to this important conference. I truly regret that I cannot be there in person due to the change of date, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity to address this event on a topic that is very, very dear to my heart, the promotion of women's leadership in matters of peace and security. I'm particularly grateful to you, President Zurabishvili, for your strong and admirable personal commitment to advance women's rights, especially in these very difficult times when war is back on European soil. Today, more important than ever, it's absolutely essential to put the spotlight on the critical role that women play as leaders in peace and security. Throughout my career, I have met many women from conflict-affected countries, from Syria to Afghanistan to Ukraine. Remarkable women who are at the forefront of peace-building efforts. Women who, despite the hardship of war, continue to invest in peace. And in every case, their plea was the same. We want recognition, we want our voices to be heard, and we want a seat at the decision-making table. In my role of OSCE Secretary General, I continue to do my utmost to promote women's active involvement in all decision-making tables and leadership roles. To achieve these objectives, last year I launched the OSCE networking platform for women leaders, including mediators and peace builders. A number of initiatives are planned for the months to come, including the launch of the OSCE Women Peace Leadership Program with the aim to prepare young women to become future leaders in peace building. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living through very difficult times. Russia's military aggression in Ukraine is having a devastating impact on innocent civilians and infrastructure and poses a major challenge to the core principle that underpin the European security order. Women and girls are disproportionately affected, as they are in so many conflict settings, and at higher risk of trafficking and violence. More than ever, it is critical to ensure women's leadership in supporting conflict resolution, mediation and peace building. Georgians are well aware of the severe challenges following war from their own history. The ongoing consequences of the 2008 armed conflict in Georgia remain ever apparent. Moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated pre-existing gender inequalities, aggravating existing economic disparities and increasing women's exposure to gender-based violence. In these challenging times, we must ensure that women are heard and their needs are met, their dignity is respected, and their work recognized. Moreover, the specific humanitarian needs of women and girls, humanitarian, must be addressed urgently. The OSCE is working tirelessly to respond to these needs. We provide practical, gender-sensitive recommendations to OSCE participating states to strengthen their ability to prevent trafficking. We are working with partners on the ground to support survivors of gender-based violence. We offer platforms for women peace builders and civil society. Only recently, I personally convened a meeting with 20 women from Ukraine. We work to strengthen women's participation and leadership in the security sector. To date, over 320 young women from across the OSCE region have participated in our Scholarship for Peace and Security Training program, which is a joint initiative with UNODA to deepen their knowledge on conflict prevention, arms control and disarmament. Earlier this year, we also provided targeted capacity building support to women negotiators from the Republic of Moldova, both sides of the Dniester River. Relating to the conflict in Georgia, the OSCE is actively engaged as co-chair in the Geneva international discussions as well as the IPRM format. Our special representatives in the past years, jointly with their fellow mediators and UMM, have tried to make the process more inclusive, to make the voices of the conflict affected heard, and to strengthen the women, peace and security agenda in the discussions. Finally, we continue to work to address the long-term barriers to women's exclusion, including economic empowerment and education. Women's full participation is not possible without increasing women's economic empowerment. As the OSCE continues to make strides both within its own walls and throughout our region, I will continue to push for women in leadership and inclusion in all parts of our communities. We must continue to lead by example and support women leaders so we can build a more equitable, prosperous and secure society for us all. I wish you all a very fruitful discussion and again a huge thank you to President Zurabishvili. Thank you.